twamanyire gosoma mabulende mabulende twamanyire gosoma mabulende mabulende twamanyire gesongo mabulende twamanyire gesongo yes mabulende mabulende nakyo muntakorokwa asoni mabulende mabulende nakyo muntakorokwa asoni mabulende mabulende nakyo mutokorokwa hedi mabulende mabulende nakitwaro kobongo reini mabulende mabulende nakimwaro kamaboko hadis mabulende mabulende nakyamabora korokwa hedis mabulende mabulende twasomire gesongo mabulende mabulende twasomire gesongo mawa mabulende mabulende mogusi no mungaini mabulende mabulende mogusi ngane chome mabulende omogusi yo mungaini esengi monde tagopinga omogusi yo mungaini asesemi onde tagopinga omogusi yo mungaini asamiri abanabuya omogusi yo mungaini asakiri ebirajweti una bali mu baitoma kisukuru basomya nonya abanyagitayi amaroye barwarya kipuro besambo etoma ese yaito yonsi abainjinyambororo ekiroya kintindi mabulende omogusi no mungaini mabulende mabulende twasamire abana mabulende mabulende nakyebukwekorokwa Bible mabulende mabulende nakyebukwekorokwa Bible mabulende mabulende nakimwaro kenseye mabulende mabulende nakyobo.
It's like they are inspiring your mind to be seeing university as you are here. So our minister from the nini iko hapa, mnaona iko hapa briefcases. Can I see the form 4s pale, wale ambao ni wa mwaka huu? Hebu nione mikono. Asante sana. Wangapi mwaka ujao pia yao itakuwa hapa? Our kind and loving God, thank you so much for our principal, the BOM chair, board of management, PTA, the parents, the students, for their honor of your name. They have really uplifted your name in this school, because this is Seventh-day Adventist sponsored school. Because your name, you are called, the school is called by your name, they have indeed confirmed that they cannot be the tail but the head. In front of us is the gifts, a token of a gift for the students who are going to the university, and we appreciate this. I want to appreciate the parents, the teachers, for the good coordination having achieved this result. The book of John chapter 15, and one student will read for me this text. I don't know whether you came with the Bible, sir, but I can see one pathfinder there with the Bible.
By this my Father is glorified.
By this your Father is glorified.
That you bear much fruit.
That you bear much fruit.
And so prove to my disciples.
And so prove to be my disciples. Read again.
By this my Father is glorified.
By this, even by this, the birds that you are seeing here, the Father is glorified.
That you bear much fruit.
That last year you have bared much fruit.
And so prove to my disciples.
And now you have proved that you are the disciples of Jesus. Hallelujah. Those who bear much fruit. And my topic says, committed to study and bear much fruit. Hallelujah. Committed to study and bear much fruit. So our last year students, because they were committed to study, we can see much fruits here. And for the Form 4s before us this year, as you will be committed, removing the obstructions from the road, you will bear much fruit. So next year, expect also many fruits here, because you are committed. Usiwe miongoni mwa wale maybe mmoja wawili ambaye sasa utaulizwa huko kwa kijiji, kwa nini wewe ulipokuwa na wengine pale uchapewa bagi? Kwa nini? Na mnaona vile shule yenu inang'aa. You can also see how your board of management and also your principal, they are committed, and your teachers and your parents, to ensure that you bear much fruit. So our reading, as we have read, is from the book of John 15, and we are going to go through verse 1 up to verse 8, just as we have read. Verse 1 and 2, so that we understand verse 8. We just want to go to the introduction of it. Chapter 15, verses 1 and 2. It says, I am the true grapevine, and my Father is the gardener. He cuts off every branch of mine that doesn't produce fruit, and he prunes the branches that do bear fruit, so they will produce even more. Kwa hivyo unaweza hata kuangalia kwamba hata Mungu mwenyewe ametumia mazingira ya kupanda misabibu kufundisha maisha ya kuwa na matunda, maisha ya kuwa na matunda. So for those who are very good in English, the setting of this passage was taken in Palestine, where the major occupation of the area was planting of the vine trees. They are in school, they need to work hard and produce good grades, academic grades. Then he said, I am the true grapevine. That is Jesus now. And then he said, my Father is the gardener. So the work of the Father is to be in charge of the garden, to ensure the garden is okay. Like you are seeing, the board of management, chair, and the principal, they are the fathers. Their work is to see that the garden is smart. So they are in charge of the garden. They want to see that nothing spoils the garden. So the Father, God, is in charge of the garden. Wanakufa, mwingine anadunga mwingine kisu. Na anakufa maisha, yani kifo ambayo ni mbaya. Ametoka secondary, ameenda university, wako pale university, wanapigania msichana, mwingine anadunga mwingine kisu na anakufa. Alafu mwingine anasukumwa from the hostels, anaanguka chini na anakufa pia. Those are some of the current issues which are happening in our places. That is why he says, he cuts off every branch of mine that doesn't produce fruit. Unaona mwanafunzi kama huyo sasa, that is cutting off. So if you prove to be defiant and you persistently live that life of defiance, you'll be cut off. You'll be cut off. Because you do not want to bear fruits and actually much fruits. Kwa hivyo Yesu anapenda unapokuwa mwanafunzi mzuri, maadili mazuri, mwenye bidii, ili uweze kuzaa matunda mengi na mazuri. Haleluya. Hata wazazi wanakufurahia, relatives wanakufurahia, marafiki pia wanakufurahia, na familia yako pia baadaye inakufurahia kwa sababu una matunda mazuri. So in John 15, Jesus uses a grapevine tree because it was very famous and a profitable tree in Israel or in Palestine. So in Palestine, the grapevine tree was very famous and profitable. Believers or students who love God, they are classified as students, as branches. So you are the branches here. And Jesus is the grapevine. Because you want to bear much fruit, you must be connected with the grapevine ambaye ni Yesu. So Jesus used the grapevine tree because it was very famous and a profitable tree in Israel, and therefore students are classified as branches. Grapes in Israel symbolized fruitfulness and wealthy or plentiful. Ile njia matunda yalikuwa mengi katika miti ya mizabibu. Ndio hiyo Mungu alitaka Waisraeli wawe na matunda mengi hivyo. Na leo anahitaji sisi Wakristo na wanafunzi pia tuwe na matunda mengi na matunda mazuri. Maongezi yako mazuri, mavazi yako mazuri, mienendo yako mizuri. Kikundi ambacho unatembea nacho kizuri. So you will bear much fruits. Grape juice was the most valuable juice in Israel. No wonder Jesus too used it in the Last Supper. Wangapi wanakula Pasaka nyumbani? Wangapi wanakula Pasaka hapa? Tunatumia nini? Grape what? Juice. We use grape juice. All churches, all as the gardener. If students are branches, then there are two lessons to learn from these illustrations. So students are the branches, and Jesus is the grapevine, and God is the gardener. What is expected from the branches? Fruits, and not just fruits, much fruits. So you are needed to be with good grades. So there are two lessons from this illustration. Number one, Jesus lived before us. He is the grapevine. And so he is old and experienced than us. And we deserve to listen his voice. Unaposoma hiyo, inasema, maybe that girl who was reading, verse 4 and 5. Can you read verse 4 and 5? Yes, verse 4 and 5 says, yes.
Abide in me.
Abide in me.
And I in you.
And I in you.
As the branch.
As the branch.
Cannot bear fruit.
Cannot bear fruits.
By itself.
By itself.
Unless it abides in the vine.
Unless it abides in the vine.
Neither can you.
Neither can you.
Unless you abide in me.
Neither can you bear fruits unless you abide in me. Verse 5.
I'm the vine.
I am the vine.
You are the branches.
And you are the branches, the students.
He who abides in me.
Whoever who abides in me, or is attached in me, or remains in me, or connected in me.
And I in him.
And I in him.
He it is that bears much.
That is the person who bears much
fruit.
Much fruit.
For apart from me.
For apart from me.
You can do nothing.
Thank you so much. Apart ni Yesu. Na ukitaka kuzaa matunda na matunda mengi, unakaa ndani yake. Haleluya. Unakaa ndani yake. Ndio maana nikasema whatever that can distract you, unaachana na hiyo, kwa sababu itatoa matunda kwako. That's the first lesson that Jesus lived before us. He's too old, he's experienced. He's able to advise us on how to bear much fruit. Number 2, branches. Students must be connected to the vine for the purpose of bearing much fruit. So you want to bear much fruit? You need to be connected. There are 2 types of branches. That's where I'm finishing. There are 2 types of branches from that story. Number 1, productive branches. Number 2, unproductive branches. Unproductive is not connected. Productive, they are connected. Ungependa kuwa gani? Productive, which means you remain connected. So productive brings much fruit. So by disciplining yourself, by being keen in your class, by taking good notes, by working hard, by also waking up early in the morning, by trusting in God, you will bear much fruit. And we also have an unproductive branch. Unproductive branch. Unproductive branch wa fulana. Unproductive branch wa fulana. Ni nani huyo sasa? Yeye kazi yake anapenda kufuruta wasichana. Anapenda kufuruta. Na akiwa nyumbani anataka kutembea, kupoteza wakati, halali nyumbani, kazi yake ni kuwinda wasichana. Na kuwinda pombe. Na kuwinda bangi. Na kuwinda nini? Skati. Haya, msichana ambaye ni unproductive, yeye ako namna gani? Anapenda kukimbizana na wa fulana. Halali nyumbani. Anaacha taa ikiwaka kwamba ako ndani. Lakini ametokea kwa dirisha. Amefanya nini? Ameenda. Na anarudishwa saa 9 usiku ili mama aone kwamba taa inawaka. Kwa hivyo yako ndani. Kumbe hayuko ndani. Alafu msichana huyo hashuki kwa pikipiki, hashuki. Afanye nini? Hata ikimfikisha mahali anashuka, afanye nini? Yeye hashuki. Anabebwa kwenda rumu ya nyuma. Anafanya aje? Anabebwa kwenda wapi? Akitoka shuleni hapa wakati wamefunga na half term, haendi nyumbani same day. Anaenda kesho. Kama fulani ukikaa karibu na yeye, pia atakuprevent from bearing much fruit. I want to stop there. That we have been sent here in school by our able parents, that we are committed to study and bear much fruit. Mengi. Asante sana. Tusimame tuombe. Which can hinder students not to bear much fruits. We pray for them now, these who are here, that you protect them. You take hold of their hands. You provide for them also. You also encourage them to struggle hard, to work hard, so that they can bear much fruit. By trusting in you and working hard, they will indeed bear much fruit. The parents, some are single parents, and some students are total orphans. We pray for them that they do not look at the challenges, but they look ahead into bearing much fruit. And you will enable them to bear much fruit. As we begin this meeting now, the leaders who are steering the meeting, the chair and the principal, may you continue guiding them. The board members will be coming, the PTA. Let now your will be done, and we pray in Jesus' name. Amen. Thank you so much.
Asante sana Pastor James Odabu kwa neno nzuri la Bwana. Wangapi pamoja na mimi tunamshukuru kwa neno la Bwana? Asante sana Pastor. Our chief principal, who is the chief host of today's event, is also the patron of Nyabisase Staff Curriculum Implementation and Evaluation Committee. Our patron, Mr. David Ogega. Our pastor who has just left the stage, Pastor James Ondabu, who is the chairman, Seke Field. Our guest speaker who is with us here, Dr. Jethram Ayumba. Our board of management chairperson, Mr. Elijah Obori. Our PA chair, Madam Caroline Momanyi. Our school chaplain, Pastor Oyaro. Staff and the students, plus all the stakeholders. The Lord is good and all the time. Thank you. I welcome you all to this great event. My name is Ongera Sirwell. I'll be the master of ceremony of this event from now to the very end. And we want to start off with our scouts. Please, the band, give us our scouts. We want to raise the flag so that we move with speed. We don't have time completely. DJ, scouts, we have less than 5 minutes to do what we're supposed to do. Najulishwa kuna gwaride la heshima ambalo linaongozwa na kikosi ambacho kiko hapa mbele. Basi tusimame sote. Jumuiya ya Afrika Mashariki.
Hold. Back to position. Stand easy. You may take your seats.
Wanaongozwa na patrol leader Stallion on Tita.
By your right, by your left. Forward.
Tuwapige makofi wanapotoka uwanjani. Kazi nzuri kabisa. Without wasting time, we welcome Nyabisase NBS Shule Nzuri song. Wetu na tunashukuru Mungu katika kila jambo kwa vijana wetu hawa. Ile
and purity, the message to take to the world, the truth that will set us free. King Jesus, the Savior, is coming back for you and me.
Ni mapathfinders wetu hawa. Quick. Wapige kutoka uwanjani. Makofi mazuri. Na John Schofield Form 4 East. Asante sana, kazi nzuri. Our daughters were scouts, wonderful work. Nyabisase NBS Shule Nzuri song, tusimame hapa. Very fast, watafuatwa na Masai Culture. Then NBS News. Nyabisase NBS Shule.
Some
Wapi makofi ya Nyabisase. Those are powerful voices. Walimu wetu, are doing a wonderful job. God bless you. Next one of academic and the CEO, Gusi Mwalimu Sako, Mr. Jared Moenga. Wapi makofi ya CEO wetu. Sir, we appreciate for your coming.
The chief guest and the guest speaker for the day, the sponsor that is represented here by pastors and the rest, the BOM ikiongozwa na mwenyekiti, also happens to be a CEC, the Kisii County Government, Mheshimiwa Elijah Oguri, and the other board members present, the principal of the school, teaching and administrative staff, parents, graduates, all invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It's a great pleasure to be here today, kusimama hapa kusherehekea and to share in our 2025 academic year that also doubles as the 2024 prize giving day. Tukiangalia, we have a program that has been shared, and I want to stand here as the chair of the academic committee within the larger committee of the school to share one or two issues before I take the great honor of welcoming the guest speaker, and that is the reason why I'm here today. But before that, tukiangalia katika the document that we've been given, there is a page there that has a very short speech that is a message from the BOM Chair Academics. Na kwa sababu ni fupi sana, ningependa nisome, it's written in English, but tutasaidiana tafsiri kwa wale hatutakuwa very comfortable in English, but it's written in very basic English. And it reads, "It is with tremendous honor that I welcome you all to our 2024-2025 academic year. As we gather here today to celebrate this outstanding performance, we look back to reflect the immense contribution, this is a title there, made by all stakeholders that enabled our learners excel in their KCSE examination. Such an excellent performance could only be possible through hard work and the dedication of our candidates. A lot of sacrifice was made by the teachers, and we thank our Almighty God for this success. We are proudly sending 542 candidates to university as direct entry for further academic pursuit. We immensely profound proud of these students. Many more will join TVETs and other tertiary institutions for further transfer of their knowledge. It is my hope that the 2025 Form 4 candidates, who I believe are seated here today, will work harder and that a better performance awaits them at the end of the year. Kindly, this is an appeal, to double your efforts for impressive results at the end of this year, so that we again gather here as we are gathered here today. Finally, I wish to thank you all for finding time to celebrate with us on this auspicious occasion. That is the short speech. Lakini pia ningependa kusema haya off the cuff. Tunashukuru especially wazazi wetu kwa kupata wakati kuja hapa leo kusherehekea matokeo ya mwaka uliopita. Isingekuwa ni matokeo mazuri leo, labda hatungekuwa hapa. So tunashukuru Mwenyezi Mungu kwa kutupa uwezo wa kupata haya matokeo, na bado tungependa kuleta maombi yetu mbele zake atujalie mwaka huu na miaka ingine ijayo ndio tuendelee kusherehekea. For the candidates, mnaelewa what is happening out there, and even the pre-candidates. So part of the appeal ni kuwa tuweke bidii katika masomo yetu. As you can be seeing, as time goes, there are revisions that are coming. Of course, we'll have detailed communication, but tumeanza kusikia kidogo kidogo, mara pass mark inapanda, mara the cluster points pia zinapanda. That is a signal that tuendelee kujiweka karibu. So at this point, I want to take this humble opportunity ya kumkaribisha the guest speaker of the day to talk to us, and that guest speaker is none other than Dr. Jethron Ayumba Akala. Dr. Jethron is a lecturer at the Department of History and Archaeology, Maseno University. Dr. Ayumba holds a PhD in History of Technology from Technical University of Darmstadt, that is in Germany. He is also a holder of the Master of Arts in History and Bachelor of Education Arts, first class honors from Maseno University. Dr. Akala has a past experience in teaching, research and publications. He is a passionate teacher, educator and scholar. He is a father and a husband to one. Of course, he's accompanied, but I think that bit he'll expound on that. So at this juncture, I want to take the humble opportunity of welcoming our speaker, Dr. Ayumba, on stage to share with us. A round of applause as he comes by.
Makofi mazuri Ayumba. Thank you so much for that powerful speech.
Thank you so much for the generous introduction. The school board and all protocols officers. Good morning. As you have heard, I'm Dr. Jethron Ayumba Akala. I was born in Vihiga County, a place called Rwanda. I am Bunyore by ethnicity of the Luya. With me, there are those that we call good habits. Ukialikwa mahali, utembei peke yako. Hata pasta utembea na mzee kanisa ama mama mchungaji. And because we are educators na tunapenda elimu, nilionelea heri nilipopewa fursa ya kuja kusema nanyi, nitembee na mwenzangu ambaye nitamuomba aje, msikie sauti yake, mumjue kwa jina na aseme moja au mbili, alafu mimi nitasema tatu.
The BOA chair, BOA management, chief principal of Nyabisase Big Secondary School, the leadership, the teachers, parents, and students. Good morning. My name is Dr. Bernard Busaka. I teach in Maseno University, Department of History and Archaeology. I am a teacher by profession. I'm happy to be with you today. When my colleague Dr. Yuba told me about this invitation, I offered to escort him because we are departmental colleagues and we are friends. Little did I know we were carrying for a serious day a day of celebrating achievements. When we walked in, what I saw before us, to me, it told me a lot of things. It told me about the determination in Nyabisase Mixed Secondary School. It told me about achievements. And I must, from the beginning, say, I must thank the school management. Why? Taking 542 out of 740 students to the university is not a small achievement. It is a big achievement. But then again, those who are in 4-4 this year, the challenge is big. But let me finish up by saying two things. Niruhusu nitumie visa viwili kumaliza what I wanted to say. To the students first. In a village somewhere, we used to have a son of a rich man and a son of a poor man. There is a class he belonged. So he didn't like it. So he took a rope. Then when he was walking, something was on his mind to commit suicide. So when he was walking, the son of the poor man was following him. So he walks, the son of the poor man followed him. When he reached near a tree, he climbed that tree. When he climbed that tree, the son of the poor man who was following him stood down. So the son of the rich man went up the tree. He got the rope. He put the noose around his neck, and so the son of the poor man looked at him. Then he asked, "What are you looking at?" The son of the poor man told him, "I'm waiting for you to commit suicide so that I take your shoes." He did commit suicide. Because the son of the poor man, his problem was getting a shoe. The issue is, you will have no challenge why you not go to the university when you are at Nyabisase. 542 have gone, it is your chance. There is no challenge that you might feel pulling you back that will make you not to go. So feel determined, feel that you're in a good place. Then in another village again, kulikuwa na tajiri fulani. Huyo tajiri alikuwa na msichana mrembo kabisa. Na alijua vijana wengi vijijini walikuwa wanabisia huyo msichana. Sasa alisema, mimi msichana wangu sina shida mtu kumchukua, lakini kuna mtihani kidogo. Katika hicho kijiji kulikuwa na mto. Huo mto ulikuwa umejaa mamba. Sasa huyo tajiri akaambia vijana wa hiyo vijiji, mimi tunasimama ng'ambo ya huu mto. Kijana yeyote ambaye atavuka huu mto akuje mahali tuko na msichana wangu, nitampea pesa, mali, na atachukua msichana wangu. Kuna mzazi alikuwa na kijana yake ng'ambo ile nyingine. Akasukuma kijana yake kwenye mto. Kijana kwa sababu alijua kuna hatari ya mamba, aliogelea akapiga mbizi akavuka ile ng'ambo nyingine. Kufika kule, ule tajiri hakuwa na budi ila kumkabidhi msichana na ile pesa. Akasema, mimi nilisikia mtu akinisukuma nyuma. Babaka akamwambia alikuwa nini? Alikuwa nini? Kwa sababu unajua ile basketi tuko ndani, nilitaka uvuke tupate mali na upate msichana. Wazazi anabii anatusukuma vijana shuleni Nyabisase. Kisa na maana tutie bidii, tusome, tufaulu mitihani. I wish you well. God bless you. Thank you so much.
Asante sana. Hatari ya kumpa mtu fursa kusema kabla ya wewe, huwa anakuibia maneno yako. Ukifika wakati wako huna cha kusema. Kwa hivyo nitajaribu kuwasemeza kadri nitakavyoweza, lakini mwenzangu atamaliza. Sisi ni walimu, mimi ni mwalimu wa historia na Kiswahili. Hiyo ndio ilikuwa shahada yangu ya kwanza chuoni. Shahada ya uzamili ya historia kama mlivyosikia. Nikafanya uzamifu historia pia ya teknolojia. Nikapata fursa ya kwenda Ujerumani kwa uzamifu. Uzamifu ni PhD kwa wale ambao wanaelewa lugha hiyo nyingine. Tunasalia walimu, ndio maana unasikia tunacheza kati ya Kiingereza, kati ya Kiswahili na lugha nyinginezo za Kiafrika. I want to use a story and relate to something you know very well or something you understand. In the shortest time possible, I want to use the metaphor and the analogy of a bird called an eagle. And we may have encountered eagles in our lives, we may not have encountered. But this bird has a certain nature. We look at its birth. Kwamba yule ndege anapozaliwa, anazaliwa juu ya milima. Eagles lay their eggs on top of mountains, up very, very high. Na wanapoangua makinda wao, jukumu huwa ni those eaglets have to learn to fly up there in the mountains. It's either choice to fly or the choice to die in infancy. Na kupitia kwa miongozo ya wazazi wao, the mother eagles, they are taught to fly and they have to master flying. But how do you master flying without the actual flight? Learning and life is about risks. Yule kijana kwa hiyo hadithi mliosikia asingeweza kupiga mbizi kwenye ule mto wenye mamba, hangefika ng'ambo ya pili, akapokezwa mali na akapokezwa msichana. Kwa hivyo, you have been given an opportunity. You have been born and you have been taught to fly for very specific reasons. And these I'm addressing to the young ones that are before us, the beautiful Nyabisase mixed students, the boys and girls, are also smart in our capabilities. What is between our ears, what they call the grey matter, that is the brain. I know you are smart because to be here. Na jamii ya jumla ambao tumo hapa kwenye hii shule kutekeleza malengo ya elimu, na malengo ya elimu yanahusisha sisi. We have the individual objectives of education, which are the benefits that accrue to you as an individual. So we are all here playing our part. And in the sense of this bird, these eaglets that are born up there in the mountains that have to learn to fly. And from the moment of their hatching, the eaglets are nurtured with care, learning of basic survival from their parents. And as they grow, they are encouraged for flight, often facing their first daunting challenge, learning to fly. You are here, and I want to catch your attention, those of you, I'm a teacher, and I can use my eyes well. I've been trained to use my eyes to pick the habits of the learners. Kwa hivyo nyote naomba makini yenu, kwa sababu yale ninataka kusema yanatuguza moja kwa moja. So you are here, and the biggest challenge you have, the most daunting task and challenge, is to learn to fly. So every day you have to wake up every morning very early. You go through the rigor of being in the school. You have to take that hot porridge in the morning in the shortest time possible. Manake time is money. So you have been trained to eat fast. We lazima mume uji ambao hauna sukari, nyumbani umezoea kunywa sukari, na hapa unapewa uji. You are being trained to face your most daunting task, to succeed. And I want to admit that when we walked in, the environment, just from the physical establishment of the school, you feel the aura. And I want to agree with the preacher who was here before us. He said that we are in an environment that almost feels like a university, if not the university environment in terms of establishment. So you are lucky, as my colleague has said, you are lucky to be here, and there's no any other better place to be. Don't be here and look elsewhere. Katika gari, kwa wale ambao mnaelewa gari, kuna side mirror, zile vioo za kando, kuna kioo cha mbele ambacho ni kikubwa zaidi. Alafu pale kwenye dereva kuna kijikioo kidogo zaidi pale. All those mirrors are important when you are navigating on the road as a driver. But the windscreen before you is the most important mirror. You have to have a driver besides you who is overtaking. or who has lost control and you may need to action on your car, either accelerate, swerve, so that you remain on course. You need those side mirrors in life. So what are your side mirrors, and are you making appropriate use of them as you look through the windscreen to focus ahead on the goal that is ahead of you? That small mirror is called a rear mirror. Every so often as a driver you need to keep checking, because the rear mirror will help you know where you are coming from. You need to look behind you. Lazima utazame nyumbani unapotoka kuna kaa vipi. And the situation at home is supposed to be used as a stepping stone. It is supposed to be used to help you bounce forward. And it doesn't matter where you are coming from. The goal is ahead of you. But always look into the rear mirror to understand where you are coming from, to be able to detect the risks behind you. So use the front mirror, the windscreen, maximize and optimize the side mirrors, and always check through the rear mirror as you drive. You don't need to be a driver, but in your life, you are actually on the steering wheel. And your foot is on the pedal, you need to know when to accelerate. And if you have a proper balance of your life, the future is only yours for the taking. The other task that faces that young eaglet after it has learned to fly and face that challenge is the question of overcoming fear. Because fear is involved. You have learned, yes, but you don't know how far your capabilities go. You keep second guessing yourself. But that process of second guessing is important. And unless you take that big risk, you step into the waters, you are not going to succeed. If that young man from the story of my colleague did not jump into that river and skillfully swim across the river, avoid all the crocodiles and the rocks in that river, and reach the other side and get the prize, there is no way he would have known his capabilities in the waters, and there was no way he was going to have that chance at that prize and that bigger prize that life offers you. So you need to take risks, and those risks are for you to present yourself here as a candidate, as a student. What are the risks? Nyumbani kuna kitanda kizuri zaidi. Nafikiri unapokuja shuleni hautafuti mahali pazuri pa kulala. We all know the conditions of a school setup. They are not the best conditions that one would have, but they are the necessary conditions that you require for you to succeed in life. Kwa hivyo, don't spend your time lamenting. Life is not about lamentations, but life is about utilizing the opportunities that you have to maximize and optimize on your potential for success. Usitafute comfort for school environment. Look for the fruits of the efforts that you put in every day. Wasikize walimu wako. Go and be part of the rigor of being a student. Kuamka mapema. Wakati mwingine kulala ukiwa umechelewa because you have to burn the midnight oil. You push, you consult your teachers. Sometimes you have the fear of confronting teachers. You have to overcome that fear. A teacher only has 40 minutes for a single lesson and 80 minutes for a double lesson. The average student population in a class, if I look ahead of me, I will not put it under 40 or under 50. You have 50 of you in your classroom. The teacher has only 40 minutes to attend to 50 of you. And averagely, each one of you might receive 0.08 or 0.8 of a minute. So, how do you fill up for the extra minutes? You need to create time to consult your teachers, because that is where the difference lies. You will make a difference by overcoming your fear of walking into the staff room and consulting your teachers. You will make the difference by accepting the realities of your current situation and burning that midnight oil for you to achieve success. After that eaglet, that young eagle has learned to fly, there is the question of the adversities of life, that life gives you challenges. And one of the most difficult challenges for an eagle is a process called molting. Molting is whereby the eagle has to shed off the old feathers, has to shed off the beak and the talons for renewal. And it's a very, very painful process. Imagine retreating to the mountains where the eagle is born and having to remove all your feathers and allow new feathers to grow. You are here for the 4 years. You have been here for the 4 years. Those of you will sit your examination this year. Those of you who are Form 2s, you have been here for the last 1 year and 2 years ahead of you. The Form 3s, you have another year on top of your calendar in this school. And you are here plucking off your feathers for renewal. You are here removing your beak painfully. But the price that lies ahead is worth every pain that you have to endure in being in this school. You have to wake up early. You have to sit in class for the over 6 hours of learning. Teachers pumping concepts in your head. The chemistry teacher comes. Mathematics comes. The English teacher has to make you refine your language. Mwalimu wa Kiswahili lazima kufanya uongee kama Mswahili, kama si mkaaji wa Swahili. The agriculture teacher and all the subjects that you take. A historian has to come with a lot of stories of the past because it is important. And at the end of the day, as you close the day, you have to wrap up and say, one day gone, many days ahead of me. It takes resilience, it takes determination, it takes hard work. But we all believe in you because we have granted you the opportunity to succeed. And after that painful moment, the ego becomes a master. But there is another thing called longevity, that the ego lives for an average of 30 to 40 years. Imagine a bird that lives for 40 years. It takes a lot of investment in the process of becoming. And we are here, all of us, working so hard to become something in life. You have a dream to be a doctor, and these 4 years will determine how closer you move to that dream of becoming a doctor. It is a process. Every day you have to become. You are born unable to do anything. You have been trained by your parents. The teachers and your mentors are mentoring you. They are training you. They are helping you become. Kindly cooperate in the process of becoming. Listen, invest time, invest resources, reflect, and use those who have gone ahead of you as examples. In front of you, I see briefcases. You call them briefcases, I will call them suitcases. They are here analogically representing achievement for those who have been ahead of you. Ni nani asiyetaka mazuri katika haya maisha? Ikiwa asali ni tamu, ni nani asiyetaka kulamba asali? Why can't you look ahead of you and look at those who have succeeded and be motivated? So that at least, I know you have been, majority of us keep our clothes. If we don't drop them on our beds, if at all we have the privilege of having a bed, we put them in a box or in a gunia somewhere. This is the opportunity for the first time to have a better place to keep your clothes and lock your particulars. And the only way to get part of what is ahead of you is by working hard and succeeding. Success is sweet. Success is the sweetest thing you can ever have in your life. The feeling of accomplishment is the best. And you are every day putting in the hours, the man hours, the woman hours, for you to achieve something. And I hope that as time passes, you move closer to the prize that is ahead of you. There is a question of vision, and which is important today, that you require to keep sharp focus for you to succeed. You need to remain focused. I talked of the mirrors that define a vehicle, a car. And those mirrors are important. But those mirrors are useless in your life if you don't have a focus, if you don't have a vision. An eagle never misses. An eagle flies up above those skies, but it never misses on its target because it has the sharpest vision. Before it launches, it has calculated and shows, I'm going down to have the prize. I'm going down to catch my prey. You are here. Are you focused? Are you sharp to live with that airplane for you to become the engineer, for you to become the pilot, for you to become the doctor, for you to become, are you the type that spends your time on drugs? Are you the type that spends your time chasing after girls, boys? Tuko pamoja? Hebu toa sauti ya kiume. Majamaa, sauti iko wapi? Hiyo ndio sauti ya kiume. Warembo mpo ama wanaita waresh mpo? Ule wa kutolewa usiku kupitia kwa dirisha. It is humanizing. Imagine escaping through the window when the house has more than one door. Why can't you just walk through the door? And because what you are doing is wrong, that's why you have to squeeze yourself through the window. That one tells you that outrightly you are doing something wrong. Then the back door. The back door is for escape. The door for coming in and going out in honor is the front door. Step out in the front door. Mlango ambao ni wa taadhima na heshima. Let that be the mere and the bare minimum and the lowest standard. Stepping out from the front door. The front door is Nyabisase. Step out from that front door with your head held up high because you are a success. You are a success story. You can be used as an example and not a mistake. You know, an example is to be emulated. A mistake is to be avoided. Today you can choose what you want. Do you want to become an example in life so that people can use you to be emulated? Girls, do you want to be an example? Boys, do you want to be an example? Avoid being a mistake to be avoided. Wazazi wanasema usiwe kama mtoto wa fulani, ona vile ambavyo wanakaa. Waacha kikao kinapofanywa waseme kuwa kama fulani wa fulani, muone jinsi alivyo, jaribu tuwe kama yeye. You are an example to be emulated and not a mistake to be avoided. That is a choice you can make today. Balance between life, cheza kidogo, kula kidogo, zaidi ya yote faulu katika maisha yako. Specifically to the students, every challenge you face, every test, every moment of doubt is part of the process. Kila kitu ambacho unapitia is part of the process of becoming that thing you want to become. If you want to become a doctor, everything you go through, every pain, every doubt, every struggle is part of the process. Endurance, resilience, determination, that is what you require to succeed. Success is not defined by a single moment, but by the consistent effort and resilience to show up every day in and every day out. Success is not a moment. You cannot succeed by just showing up in Form 1. You have to succeed by going through the 4-year calendar in this school, and at the end of the day, you will reap the fruits of your efforts. Your value is not based on a grade or a performance, but on your ability to keep going, learn from your mistakes and grow. Students, be patient with yourself. Allow yourself go through the entirety of life. Allow yourself endure the pain, the struggle, and allow yourself have those up moments and low moments, the highs and the lows of life. Wakati mwingine nyumbani hakuna chakula, wakati mwingine mzazi hajafaulu kupata pesa ya kupa pocket money. It is a process. Be understanding, always focus on that price and not be discouraged. It is very important for you to know that your value is defined by the entire process you go through and not that moment in your life. Some of you sit here as partial orphans, you sit here as complete orphans, you sit here as that person with a very supportive family setup, and you sit here with a family setup that does not support you. At the end of the day, it is what you become and how you become. Do not be discouraged by the situations of today. Focus on the situations of tomorrow. And I'd rather you run today to be able to walk tomorrow. Shida ni kwamba mnataka mtembee leo alafu mkimbie kesho. Kwangu afadhali ukimbie leo utembee kesho. You know, when you become a manager and you see the principal, the school principal only walks around, but other people have to run around. That is the nature of life. That the higher you go on that hierarchy of life, the softer your landing becomes and the easier you manage yourself. But if you make things tough, you hang on to that lower cadre of life and you have to sweat and run and work hard every day. We are not saying that running is bad. Running is okay, you keep fit, but as you run, what are you achieving with that? That is very important for you to know. So don't let setbacks define you. You are capable of so much. Believe in yourself, because we believe in you. We are here. We have driven all the way from Maseno on a Sunday. We have missed going to church because we love and believe in you. There is no other greater love than the love we have shown you today. Your teachers and your principal and your parents have organized a fantastic day. The other guest who is in charge of academics here has danced to traditional dancers here. That is love. Do not look elsewhere for that love, apart from the love that you feel today, that people have sacrificed to be part of you. Parents have squeezed to come here. Wengine wamesafiri kutoka mbali, ni kwa sababu wanawapenda. So if you have ever doubted whether you are loved or not, let this day be a reminder that we believe in you, we love you, and we want the best for you. Kwa wazazi, una jukumu kubwa sana katika maisha ya watoto wenu. Nyinyi ndio walimu wa kwanza kwa wanafunzi, kwa watoto wenu. Tekeleza hilo jukumu vizuri, wafundishe. The lessons you impart go beyond the textbooks and the classrooms. The teachers here in this school have a curriculum. They have a curriculum to fulfill. They have textbooks. They have blackboards and whiteboards, chalks and whiteboard markers. They have the tools. Lakini wewe kama mzazi unamzaa mtoto na wakati mwingine, au mwacha niseme ukweli, parenting has no manual. Ukinunua hata TV, kuna karatasi inakuambia ingiza hii waya hapa, weka kwa stima hapa. So you have a manual to know how to make that television set functional. Hata simu unapoinunua unaelezwa iweke hivi, itumie hivi, charge for 2 hours. But when you give back, nobody gives you a manual on how to raise a child. Try. You learn on the job, and learning on the job is not the easiest, because some mistakes you make on that job have very tremendous impacts going into the future. But you have been here, you have given them the opportunity. Continue doing it with love. Ask them about their progress. Wakati mmoja nilikuwa mwalimu kwa shule fulani huko Nairobi. When I finished my undergraduate, I taught before I started my masters. Na nilikuwa na mwanafunzi form 3 at that time. And then namfundisha, mimi mwenyewe najua darasani ana uwezo wa kufanya vizuri. Na alikuwa na challenges. And I got a little bit frustrated as a teacher that you have all these capabilities, but when you do exams, you don't seem to be faring well. The student confided in me and told me, mwalimu, mimi hakuna mtu huniuliza nyumbani. Ask your child, how are you faring on in school? But that can reveal so much in the potential of the child. The parent, kindly follow the progress of your children in school. Ask them how they are, get their feelings, because they are important. And make them feel important. I say you have not been given a manual, but it is important for you to keep track. Never underestimate the power and the impact of the kind word you utter to your child. Never underestimate the power of that listening ear, listening to them and their frustrations. A simple act of belief in their potential can unlock them to very, very greater heights. As parents, kindly do that. My fellow teachers, you are the guides, the mentors, the ones who open doors to a world of possibilities for these learners. As you undertake that task, I pray that you fulfill it with diligence, with determination. You are the key to that future doctor, that future engineer, and you have been given that role, that very important role of molding this child into a very important person. Remember, every lesson you teach is a step towards a brighter tomorrow for the young minds. Smart. Today we are not successful because of the sweat hours we spend. You can sweat the whole day, but accomplish nothing. It is about the smart hours you put into that sweating. How are you utilizing your time? Which decisions are you making for yourself and others around you? That is what unlocks your potential. Education gives you opportunities no one has ever imagined. I was born somewhere deep in Bunyoro. When my friends have gone for lunch, because I don't have money for lunch, I'll go to the library and I'll read the newspapers apart from the books that were there. And at one time, I think it was in 1999, there were university students striking, and I read about the strike. And the students were striking about something they call the Higher Education Loans Board Award, the grant, the education grant. And that was my moment, that in my desperation, I learned that there is an animal called help, and help gives loans to poor students so that they can educate themselves in the university. From that moment, I never looked back. I went to the university. I became a teacher. I got my first class. I came back. I got a job, as I said. I had a choice when I got that job. I was making some little money in a private school. I had a choice to be like my peers. Ilikuwa ni Nairobi, sherehe na starehe zilikuwa Rongai, kuchoma nyama na kunywa pombe. Lakini nikaamua sitachoma nyama, sitakunywa pombe. Nitawekeza kidogo, nirudi chuoni. Niliwekeza, I only taught for 1 year and a half. I used to save 10,000 shillings per month. And I resigned in August of 2008. I went back to my university. My motivation was one, I have first class. Do I just exist like everybody else? How do I make my first class make sense? I must go for my master's. I went back, my university, my alma mater, University of Maseno University. They looked at me and said, this young man was here. He got a first class, he's back. He's paying his fee. It is not right. They gave me a scholarship, a graduate assistant. I was earning 18,000. I resigned and came to do my master's. I got a scholarship. I immediately started earning 57,000 and doing nothing apart from just studying. I finished my master's. The university gave me a contract as a tutorial fellow with a demand that I must do my PhD. I had not planned to do a PhD. But here I got an opportunity that demanded I have to do it if I need a permanent job. That was 2012. I finished. I took a break, worked, but I told myself one other thing. I don't want to do my PhD in this country. I must go do it elsewhere. How? I don't know. In 2014, I got a scholarship, an opportunity. I applied, I was interviewed, and I got a full scholarship to go study in Germany, to become a historian of technology, and I stand before you as that historian of technology. I teach students, I do urban research, I profess history. And I look at the opportunities life has accorded me because of those small decisions I made. Countries, I'm an Arsenal fan, Arsenal, yeah. Life accorded me an opportunity that I'll never forget. When I was doing my PhD research, as a historian, I needed to go to the archives to check the past records during the colonial period. And I had to go to London. I was taken to London to do that. And when I was in London, that for me was a golden opportunity to visit the Emirates study. And I visited. I am a certified Arsenal fan. And I see that as an opportunity that only education has accorded me. You look up, you see the clouds. And you think the limit is at those clouds. I have gotten the opportunity to penetrate those clouds. And every time I take a flight, I look down and I see the clouds. That is not the limit. The limit is far, far beyond those clouds. And only education shall grant you the opportunity to see many places, to become so much, and achieve so much in your lives. Thank you for listening to me. We wish you well. The class of 2024 has set the pace. The class of 2025, you have to better the best of 2024. And the subsequent classes have to keep bettering what those ahead of them shall have achieved as their best. Thank you so much. God bless.
Asante sana Dr. Jethro Mayumba.
Enyi jamani, tumpongeze Bwana Ogega. Makinikeni. Karibuni Nyabisase, shule yenye maadili, shule tuipendayo na kuidhamini, na iongozayo na Bwana wetu msharafu. Enyi jamani, tumpongeze Bwana Ogega. Amejifunga kibwewe jamani, kwa kweli ameirembesha yetu shule hii ya Muoni, na bado anasonga mbele, nyuma katu arudi. Enyi jamani, tumpongeze Bwana Ogega. Wazazi nanyi kwa jumla, sote twawashukuruni kwa karo kutu tulipieni na mwito kuitikia, na mrudipo manyumbani habari Mola awe nanyi. Enyi jamani, tumpongeze Bwana Ogega. Pia walimu kwa jumla nyuma hawabaki, wajitoa wote ili kutufaidi, ili sote tusome ndo faulu maishani. Enyi jamani, tumpongeze Bwana Ogega. Beti 5 namaliza, kalamu naweka chini, majaliwa tuonane uko njiani, Mola pia mzidi kumwabudu jamani. Enyi jamani, tumpongeze Bwana Ogega. Enyi jamani, tumpongeze Bwana Ogega. Asanteni.
Pate kitu cha mbele hapo. Kufikia hapo sasa kwa haya, asante sana.
Man, POM member. Na wasalimu nyote mchambo. Josi ni Moranga, board member.
Bwana asifiwe. Paso ya.
Hamjambo tena. Jared Mwanga Makori, mwenyekiti wa the Department ya Education na vice ya kwa BOM. Asante.
Habari zenu wote, wanafunzi, asanteni. Hii furaha Chair amesema ni kutoka kwa wanafunzi. Mubarikiwe sana na mtii. Wazazi, karibu sana, mubarikiwe sana. Majina Evelyn Mamwacha, POM member. Asanteni.
Wageni wote ambao umefika, tunasema karibu sana. Nimeona wazazi wengi karibu kabisa. Tunakatakata program ndio kila idara iweze kuwakilishwa vizuri. Ndio maana mimi ningekaribisha mwenyekiti kama katibu wake, lakini hali ya anga si nzuri. Kwa hivyo tunaenda hivyo, lakini jisikie kwa nyumbani. Ni siku nzuri, ni siku yenye furaha tele. Tunasema kila ambaye amefika karibuni, na mengi ambayo tungeliyasema hasa kama principle yameandikwa kwenye kitabu program ambayo tumepeana. Nafikiria kama sitapata wakati, mtaisoma hiyo program vizuri. Thank you. Karibu Chair.
Asanteni. It is an institution which has grown over time for a short period. So I want to say that we have enough physical facilities which are able to support your children, and your children are able to eat well in this institution. That is why mkiwaangalia nyuso zao ziko vizuri, zinaangazia. Also, I want to thank the teaching staff and also the support staff for the wonderful work which they are doing, because they have given us the necessary support. Both parents, teachers, support staff, we are working as a unit, and that is why we can achieve these tremendous, very good results. So I want also to thank our chief guest, the kind of inputs that they have given, the talk that they have given to the students. There is so much that you can do. It is your time. Don't look at sideshows. You are here to succeed. So mine is to encourage you. Mine is ni kuwahimiza muendelee kutia bidii kwa masomo yenu, ili nanyi mwaka ujao tuwe na nafasi nzuri ya kuwatunukia zawadi. So we have so much that is remaining, a few things here and there, but we are trying to see if we can get the resources so that we can give you the necessary support. We intend to expand our laboratories and also see whether we can get a van that can assist our kids, especially when they are sick, so that they can be taken to the hospital. To the parents, I think we have not given you a lot of issues which we may need, like asking you to pay a lot of money in our development projects. But it is because we are able to carry out expansion with very minimal support. So, for those who are going to the university, if you may ask our chief guest, we have nearly 4 categories of achievements. He has said he attained a first class. Then we have second class. Then we have third class. Then you will have a pass. So as you join these institutions, still work hard so that you can be among the very best. When you are among the very best, that is the time you can continue with your education, getting PhD level. And even if you want to go for employment, they look at those various levels. Don't pass here in Form 4 and go to the university, waste your time and get a pass. That pass will not assist you much. With those few remarks, thank you for coming. Let us celebrate this day and may God bless you. Asante.
For granted, we appreciate your coming to come and stand with our chairman, Gusi Mwalimu Sako, Mr. David Ogega, with the chief principal. Our security is okay, including his assistant chiefs.
The acting DCC, Madam Veronica Naliaka, the chief principal, Nyabisase Secondary School, all protocols observed. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning once again. Wanafunzi mko na furaha kweli? Inua mikono kidogo nione furaha yenu. Nataka kupoteza muda. Tamwalika acting DCC wetu Madam Veronica Naliaka. Kwa crowd, huyo wa pande hii anaitwa Douglas Momanyi, naibu wa chief Nyabisase location. Huyo mwingine ni Dalmas Abuza, mahali tuko sasa almost at the location. Asanteni chief. Nimwalike sasa DCC wetu aweze
wageni wote ambao wamealikwa kusherehekea siku hii ya leo, wazazi, wanafunzi, walimu na kila mtu. Amjambo. Amjambo tena. Yangu ni machache kabisa kwa sababu leo si siku ya baraza, leo ni siku ya kusherehekea. Kwanza kabisa nachukua fursa hii kushukuru mwalimu mkuu na timu yake kwa kazi ambayo wamefanya. Vile nilivyokuwa nasema, nachukua fursa hii ili kuweza kuwacongratulate wanafunzi wote ambao waliweza kufanya vizuri kwa mtihani ambao ulifanywa mwaka jana, na walimu pia ambao walichangia kwa udi na ubani kuhakikisha kuwa wanafunzi wetu wameweza kufanya vizuri. Hatuwezi tukasahau pia wazazi, kwa sababu kama sio wazazi, sidhani kama wanafunzi wangeweza kufanya chochote. Kwa hivyo wazazi pia tunasema ni asanteni sana kwa jukumu lenu ambalo mlichukua mkahakikisha kuwa watoto wamekuwa shuleni kwa muda huo wote ambao walistahili kuwa kwa shule na wakaweza kufanya vizuri. Walimu wetu asanteni sana, kwa sababu kila wakati mimi nikija katika hii shule sio rahisi nipatane na wanafunzi ambao wanatembea wanakimbia huku na huko. Kwa hivyo hii inaonyesha vizuri ya kuwa walimu wamechukua usukani wakiongozwa na bwana principal. Na kwa hivyo mimi nitawaomba haswa sana wazazi. Wazazi, nimesikia chairman wa board akisema ya kuwa hamujawekewa mzigo mzito wa kulipa pesa za development. Kwa hivyo ninawaomba kabisa muweze kujitahidi ile school fees kidogo ambayo mnastahili kutoa muweze kulipa kwa wakati ambao umefaa, ili wanafunzi wetu wasiweze kutumwa nyumbani. Unajua wakati wanafunzi wako shuleni na wengine wako nyumbani, inarudisha shule nyuma. Ninawatakia mema. Wakati mko shuleni, mko chini ya walimu, mko chini ya principal na wafanyikazi wote wa shule. Na hivi karibuni mnaenda kufunga, mnakuja manyumbani. Mimi nitawaomba wakati tuko nyumbani tusipoteze nafasi, tusipoteze wakati wetu. Sawa sawa wanafunzi, wakati mko nyumbani mko chini ya wazazi wenu na mko chini yetu. Na itakuwa ni vibaya sana wakati sisi tunaenda pita zetu, tunapata nyinyi ndio tunapita na nyinyi kwa kona ambazo hazistahili. Mimi nitawaomba tuweze kuwa wanafunzi waaminifu na watiifu, jinsi ambavyo tumekuwa hapa shuleni. Kwa hayo machache ninasema Mungu awabariki na muendelee kufanya bidii, next year pia tuweze kurudi kusherehekea form wetu. Asanteni sana. Kwa majina naitwa Veronica Nyabisase Opilo. Mimi ni Assistant County Commissioner wa Nyamache, lakini nashikilia kwa saizi Deputy County Commissioner. Assistant County Commissioner wenu hapo njiani akipika tu tutaweza kuwajulisha. Asante.
Makofi mazuri DJ. Makofi mazuri kabisa. Sasa tunamkaribisha Kesha Mr. Bernard Ocheng, ndio chairman wa principals hapa nyumbani. Wapi makofi ya Bernard Ocheng? Baito.
Tangana maya ande dire. Tangana maya abo minto akimoyi yate. Abageni baito most welcome. Happy to see you. Ochengi aiwacha. Ochengi aiwacha. Korange kemira. Korange kemira. Akimoyi yate. Akimoyi yate. Akimoyi yate. Akimoyi yate. Ochengi no muyore. Omuje blagera tata. Karibu saigo churu gotera mutu. Karibu saigo churu gotera mutu. Pasomo na maya. Pasomo na bakogera. Ayubu arekora. DJ.
Musuma menyo. Wacha niende maprincipals wote.
Beautiful. Ichumu na mole yo. Enchere mutu. Ochengi kabasiria. Toragendo goto. Etwende tisiwe. Etwende tatiwe. Etwende tisiwe. Etwende tatiwe. Tora chako kongo. Toragendo kongo. Tora chako kongo. Eke iria tawa iboria ke iria tawa. Abo mito. Abo mito. Abo mito. Ogega na iwacha. Where you kirigete. Where you kirigete. Eke iria tawa. Eke iria tawa. Esukuru ya ito. Kwa sababu taimu. Baitu.
Sisi tukiingia hivi tunafanya kitu gani? Tunamaliza. Hamjambo. Students, hamjambo.
Hatujambo.
How are you? The great Nyabisase, how are you? Did you know this is the greatest school in this country? Are you aware? It seems you're not aware. Are you aware you are in the greatest school in Kenya? Hamujaitika vizuri, you are in the greatest school in this country. Livio. The chief guest, the board, the provincial administration led by Madam Nyabisase and the parents. Tumekuja hapa siku ya leo. Whenever we come to Nyabisase, we know that we are coming in the greatest school. This man Ogega, I say it every year, together with this board, they have done unimaginable things. All these things you are seeing here are things ambayo haijamaliza na miaka 7. There was no school here. I say it every year. There was no school here just a couple of years ago. But today we are coming to Nyabisase and we are seeing great things. Omega, we honor you. Omega, you are a great man. We honor you. We always take examples from you. If it is example of how to do things in a great way, we take example from you. And we are here, I know so many principals are already coming, we did a program in Panikaraka, but you are somebody they honor and we respect. And that is why these principals are here today. Today we don't have Form 1 in schools. But this school has over 3,000 students. I am doubting if we have schools in Kenya with that number of students. Hello? Hello? Because I have the statistics, I am doubting if we have schools in this country with that number of students. Without Form 1, and the student population is above 3,000. Principals, can you come faster? Mr. Obike, can you tembea haraka? This is look on the ground. Pigia walimu makofi, pigia principals makofi. Asante. So Mr. Obeke, you have done a great thing. You are going to leave a big school here. Huyu Mr. Obeke hapo na TSC. Huyu mtu akilidai siku moja lakini asikusi mwele upande hii. And because I recognize capture Mr. Nyabisase, I think you are the senior most, I'm not sure, but I think you are the senior most. I want to allow you to introduce your members very fast na wafanye ile kitu wangestahili kufanya. Asante, ubarikiwe sana Mr. Nyabisase.
Thank you, Mr. Jay. All protocols observed. Good morning. My name is William Nyabisase, the principal of Nyabisase Comprehensive School. This is our neighbor, a great man, a great thinker. I know, as a neighbor, he has really helped us. So today we are here to join him celebrate 2024 KCSE results. Kwa hivyo wanafunzi tunawatakia kila la heri, wale ambao wako form 4 fanya kazi kwa bidii ili mwaka ujao tuweze kuwasherehekea pia. Kwa hivyo niko na walimu. Hey, my chairman,
the chairman capture has come. So you surrender that microphone.
I surrender the microphone. They will bring chairman
karibu sana. Na tunafanya haraka sana. God bless you, chair. Chairman Misantako, chairman capture. Karibu sana.
Thank you, Nyam. Najua shughuli mbalimbali wakati mwingine zinatufanya tunachelewa. But all in all protocols observed. Nyabisase hoye! Nyabisase hoye! You know this is the only school in Kenya, not even in Nyanza, that we are proud of. So when we stand here, we have come to celebrate with you the good results that you always post. So, principal, our great friend, and our partner as Capture, we are here to celebrate with you. So on behalf of Capture, I want to say this is the day we are going to be here, celebrate with you, and I don't want to take much time. More of our principals will be coming.
Continue this way.
So I will ask, as I say your name, you give your envelope. To be the Capture chairman, men zone. There is a zone called men. We don't have one for women. Find anyone. Peana bahasha yako.
Bahasha yangu naenda kwa chairman.
Chairman, pokea bahasha.
Kuja hapa.
Yangu inaenda kwa principal.
Peana bahasha yako, sio utapea nani? Amepatia principal makofi.
Makofi mazuri kwa principal wetu Ogega.
Principal Turwa, who happens to be the first lady of our principal.
Mupatie microphone.
Thank you, Chairman, and thank you for this time. Okay, as you heard, my name is Josephine David, Assistant Principal Nyabisase, Principal to OK Comprehensive School. Congratulations to the 2024 class and all the students in this school. I wish you well. Thank you. My envelope goes to the principal. I also have another principal who was not feeling well, who has sent this envelope to him. Marim Sor Omare of Ebendele OK Comprehensive School. Thank you. Be blessed.
Watch the matches of county and member of the governing council of Kisii County Capture.
I had spoken before my chair came. So, aside the matches of county. So my envelope goes to my chair with the senior principal, Mr. Ogega. Mr. Ogega, have my envelope. Thank you.
Principal Nyabisase, asante. Ni kama tumeisha, wengine wanakuja. Mimi hamukusikia majina yangu, Ntabo Haron, chair Nyamache Capture, mpaka region mimi ndio secretary wao. Sio ni mtu mkubwa. So my envelope of 3,000 goes to our principal, Mr. Ogega.
Sasa huko hapa hawa watakusalimia, wamekuja kukusalimia because they respect you. Nimeletea Mr. Ogega 10,000 weka kwa mfuko ya nyuma, weka kwa mfuko ya nyuma. Mr. Ogega, kuna principal wa Nyabisase. Nyabisase is just next door neighbor. Angeweza kuja, the school is involved in the shooting exercise. Na amenituma hapa, ameniambia nikifika hapa nikupatie 5,000 atiweke kwa mfuko ya nyuma pia. Alafu kuna principal wa St. Charles Kabeo anaitwa Mr. Maganda. Ameniambia nikikuja hapa nikupatie 2,000 weke kwa mfuko ya nyuma. Sasa hawa nataka kuona ile wamekuja nayo. Mr. Ben, wewe ndio unaanza. Ni mfuko ya nyuma ama ni mfuko ya mbele? Wewe utaona.
Na Domjiro Sare, principal Nyangusu Mixed Secondary School.
Asante. Amesema ni 3,000. Tunasema namna gani? Amen. Waka nilete principal.
Mdaba nota. Jina langu ni Joshua Kijaba, principal Rogongo Secondary School. Kwa hii pasta iko 1,000 lakini namtumia 2,000, zitafika 3,000.
Asante sana, thank you so much bwana Kichaba.
My name is Anthony Simombe, the principal of St. Matthew's Chitago Secondary School. Niko na 3,000 kwa bahasha nampatia senior principal Nyabisase.
Thank you so much. Asante.
Hakuna makofi.
Makofi kwake.
Hoi. Hebu nisalimie kama mnaniona. Thank you so much. Over the years, Mr. Ogega, congrats. Igoma Mixed Secondary School, not the comprehensive one. We have come the two of us. The comprehensive school and the senior school. Igoma Mixed Secondary School, Principal Ruben Wanyancha, Machogu, I have given a pass of 2,000 to Mr. Ogega. Besides that, Simiti, the principal Simiti, Mr. Michael, has sent 2,000, 1,000 for Mr. Ogega, and 1,000 for the teachers. I will reward the money to Mr. Ogega. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Asante. Next, I want to invite the principal of one of the greatest schools in this region, Madam St. Clair Suguta, Madam Zipora. Karibu sana, Madam.
All protocols observed. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
God is good and all the time. Nyabisase hoye. Wasichana hoye. Wavulana. Wazazi. We are so proud of you, very proud of you, because of the good performance. You have been good, and also your discipline is one of the best in our county. So we are so much grateful for this day that God has made us to meet, to celebrate with you for the success and that good performance. I'm Zipora Nyadoro St. Clair, Suguta Girls High School in Nyamajo Sub-County. I have 10,000 for our senior principal so that he may take some sodas. So this belongs to our senior principal, Mr. Ogega.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I want to invite you. That girl is the principal of the only extra-county school, girls' schools we have around. And that is St. Teresa's Nyangusu Girls. Welcome.
Teachers, parents, and students, good afternoon. How many of you are in drama? Drama, I think you know me. Caroline Omoti, I am the principal of St. Teresa's Nyangusu Girls. I have said hello to you. Have you received it? Now there we just say bonjour. When I say bonjour, you say bonjour, madame. Bonjour? Bonjour, madame. Yeah, you're wonderful. Now, I know Mr. Ogega is a very generous man. And for me, I not specify which pocket. I know he will use his head properly to know which pocket to go to. From St. Teresa's, we brought 10,000 shillings.
Thank you so much.
Now, what I've not told you is that my school considers Mr. Wega a personal friend. The time I came to visit him here, and I learned so much. One of the things, Mr. Wega, remember we discussed about girls and their hair. And when I left here, I automatically went and told my girls, keep your hair long. So there are so many things we can be talking from here. Another thing, I left that day, we went to the boarding, he took me around. And when I went back to school, we spent the whole day cleaning our body. The boardings are very clean. I really love them. Keep it up. And congratulations for the good performance. You are wonderful.
Thank you so much, Madam Caro. Asante. Mnapigwa picha. Asante. Caro. Asante. Nataka kuleta principal na chogo.
Kuna makelele.
Ya celebrating.
Where there is money business, makelele haihitajiki. Kwa hivyo tutulie kabisa.
Nyabisase, I salute you all. I salute you again. So I'm not the principal, but if you can only delete the word deputy, it becomes who?
Principal.
It becomes principal. I'm only one step away from being a principal. I'm the incoming principal in waiting. Sawa. So I join you today here to celebrate with you. Those heroes have made the region to be on the map. And it is my contention that that one should proceed. I'm proud of this school because my daughter happened to teach in this school on intern. Those who are in Form 4 might have been taught by her. So the name anaitwa Josephine Isanda, and that way I go by the name Isanda John. I'm the deputy principal. The big school again here, you know we have big schools where the Nyabisase is counted, the Chogo is also counted. We are good neighbors. So I was sent by my principal, Dr. Julius Kenichi, who is not with us here. I'm told to give what I was told. So I have 5,000 Kenya shillings, which I was told to hand over to the senior principal, Mr. David Omega.
Thank you so much, Mr. Isanda. Asante kwa sababu Mchengo Secondary School. Welcome, sir.
Nyabisase, hoye! My name is Oninya Stephen, Deputy Principal of Mchengo High School, representing the Principal Mr. Setania Onyanja of Mchengo. Amesema, you are great people and this is the place to be. Asante, I donate 2,000 shillings on behalf of my principal.
Thank you so much. Let me bring Mr. Sol, Principal Epigo, just come here back.
Thank you very much. Congratulations, Nyabisase. From maybe one secondary school, I'm presenting 3,000 shillings to the principal, senior principal. And I was coming this side, I got the principal of Ikeja Secondary School, the Stevanis, and the Maris, 1,000. So that is a total of 4,000. Thank you, sir. And congratulations once again.
I want to welcome the principal in Choro. He happens to be the one in leadership of sports in this county. Welcome, Marino.
Asante, Chairman. I also take this time to congratulate our able those students, those candidates who have already made us proud. We are a stakeholder of this school. We are proud of Nyabisase. It has always made us proud. I know from time to time you have made our sub-county and the county at large to shine. So I'm hoping that even the Form 4s present, they are also going to make us more proud. And above all, I also want to thank our senior principal, our chairman, Mr. Ogega, for the good work he has done in this institution with his staff. So mine, I'll give him 5,000, and then I'll also give the staff 10,000.
Thank you so much. I want to welcome this man who is standing here, Mr. Obike, the principal of Nyabisase Boys. Can you clap for him? Obike wanasema udani kidogo.
Umano baba na kingotera manganaya asomo namaya abana gogo soma kigorumukia Obike thank you happy to see you smile kidogo Obike muyore because of happy go tande
Obike amefanya kibila. He is also the treasurer of the county Kesha. Kwa hivyo amebeba bahasha kubwa. Obike hiyo bahasha ilipofika 100, amebeba salamu za county nzima. Mpaka county director, mpaka TSC county.
In a very, very special way, the invited guests, the board of management of Nyabisase High School, all the teachers, the parents and the students, good afternoon. I am very proud to be associated with Nyabisase High School because we have a very serious partnership with this school. Me as a person, I have grown in the hands of your principal, Mr. David Ogega. That is the reason why every time you have a function, Mr. Obike is very, very key in the celebrations that you do. So that is why I'm here. I was a bit delayed because my boys of Nyamaje boys were sending me to the boys and girls of Nyabisase. How are you? They are saying they are up to the competitions. They are marking you seriously that anything can happen anytime. And don't regret when it will be second to none. So we are going, we are also working very well. We are also having such a ceremony in the month of May. We are also welcoming everybody who is here to come and celebrate with us. In the same breath, with me is a group of principals from other schools who are friends to this school who have sent me to come and celebrate with you. Because of reasons they could not avoid, they have not joined us. Number one of those principals is the principal Naikuru High School. The principal has given me 5,000 shillings to give to the principal to buy some long trouser that is cut and that is good. So Sakari Keroncha has given me 5,000 shillings, which I'm going to give one by one from this envelope after I finish my speech. The principal Cardinal Tunga Mosocho, Mr. Ezekiel Okello, he has given me 15,000 shillings. This money, I'll give the principal 5,000 and give the teachers 10,000 shillings to use. The principal of Moi High School, Gesusu, Mr. James Momanyi, 15,000 shillings, which I'll give 5,000 to the principal and 10,000 shillings to the members of staff. The principal Njoro, Mr. Madaraka, who is with me here, he has also given 15,000 shillings. 5,000 shillings goes to the principal, 10,000 shillings goes to the members of the teaching fraternity. The principal Kebirigo High School, Mr. Clement Nyamacha, who is on his way, he sent me 15,000 shillings to give to the principal, 5,000 shillings and 10,000 shillings to the members of the staff. The principal Nyamanje Boys High School, 15,000 shillings, 5,000 to the members of staff, and 10,000 shillings to the members, 5 to the principal and 10 to the members of staff. The treasurer, Kisi County Kesha, Mr. Obike, the principal Nyamache, is sending to the principal 10,000 shillings because he is one of my supporters who made me win the competitions which were very stiff when I was looking for this seat. So the allowance that I was given the other day, I have given it all, 10,000 shillings in soft copy to the principal Nyabisase High School. So I want to congratulate also the members of the boys and girls who performed very well last year and say, as you go ahead, please continue working hard. The journey is not over. For those who are in Form 2, 3, and 4, this is some people's results. Have your dream met, and from there we'll also celebrate you. Great minds don't celebrate the last result they got, but the result that they will live or they will exit with. Thank you so much and be blessed.
Thank you so much, Mr. Obike. Can you clap for Mr. Obike? So I want to welcome ni ma-principals ambao pia wameleta pesa zao. Pamela Mochache, Principal Nyabisase, has sent to the senior principal 2,000.
Makofi kwake, makofi kwake.
Godfrey Machungo, Principal Omosando, Omobondo, ametumia principal 5,000 Kenya shillings.
Makofi mazuri.
Peter Obiri of Kishi Lab, that is a supplier of laboratory equipment, ametuma 20,000 shillings.
Makofi mazuri.
To the teachers, this one is to the teachers. Samuel Onchangu, Principal Mogoka Secondary School, has sent to the senior principal 2,000 Kenya shillings. Tunasemaje? Asante.
Principal. Thank you. Congrats to the principal Nyabisase for the good work. My name is Rispa Otongo, Sukuta Comprehensive School. We have something for the principal too. Nyabisase, bravo! Narudisha, bravo! Nyabisase, bravo! Bravo! Thank you so much to our principal. Thank you so much for inviting us. This is Madam Winter Oseko from Olympic Schools. Thank you so much.
God is good all the time. Yes. Christina Rossi, Brangias Dear Comprehensive School Principal. God bless Nyabisase.
Thank you. Asante. The principal, St. George Oral Secondary School, has just sent 5,000 to our vice chair, Mr. Obike, and it's going to be delivered to the principal. Allow me at this point to welcome Teacher Service Commission. Teacher Service Commission, Father.
DCC, our sub-county director, invited guests, teachers and students. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon once more. Boys, hi. Girls, hi. Thank you so much. I'm happy to be here today. My name is Nyabisase Mumanyi, the Curriculum Support Officer of Nyashenge Omosari. I'm based at Nyamate Sub-County. I'm so glad to be here, and I want to thank you so much for the good work you have done. Last year candidates, I congratulate you. This year candidates, I also want to give you a challenge. Can you work better than last year? I want to pledge this year candidates for 2025. If you are going to score an A-, I'm going to give you 1,000 each. That's a main grade. Students, I want to encourage you to work hard. Remember, you are not only here to achieve grades, you are also here to achieve your potential. Potential, I mean, work on your talents. People do not make it in life only through education. Work on your talents. Several fields: athletics, soccer, and drama. You want to see your mentors, people who have succeeded in Kenya in co-curricular activities. Very good example is Mariga. We have young girl Angela Obtoi for table tennis. Our own girls, Obiri and Mary Mora. With me here, we have the human resource, Madam Mary Boke, based at the Martin Education Office. Can you say hi?
Thank you. All protocols observed. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I'm Mary Boke. I'm the Sub-County Human Resource Officer in charge of Nyamate. I'm standing in on behalf of my Sub-County Director, who is away on some special duty. I won't have much to say. Si mumeambiwa mengi. Wale mnaenda na wale mmebaki. Si mumeambiwa. Sasa mimi nitasema tu hivi. The students who are going out, 2024 students, be good ambassadors, mkwe ambassador wazuri huko. And the remaining 2025 students, we wish you well and you will do better than the past students. We wish you well. Thank you.
Asante.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Tunafikia climax ya education. Na hapa ndio tutamalizia. Unajua tuna welcome mtu mkubwa sana. Sijui director anakuja hapa. Wewe fanya tu vile unafanya. Director fanya na wewe. Director na mnai. Hivyo tu. Haya, kwenda mimi director. Ndio huyo director, ndio huyo. Ndio huyo director. Utingi tunakwenda. Utingi tunakwenda. Asimoni yake. Asimoni yake. Utingi kurateka. Utingi kuyore. Amala mangu. Baba. Rapani utingi anaona kitaacheni na sai wewe. Utingi. This nyonga.
Our Kesha Chair, Chief Guests of the day, Board Nyabisase Secondary School, all other invited guests, my principals who are great partners on this function, the office of the DCC, any colleague of mine present, both TSC and ministry, wazazi na wanafunzi, good afternoon. Bwana asifiwe. Allow me first of all to thank God for this day that He has allowed us to be here today. My name, first of all, is Jackton Gangre, Sub-County Director of Education. First of all, I'm sorry to join you late because of maybe weekend manenos. But all the same, we are here for this function.
Allow me, first of all, to appreciate what has so far taken place. This day we are here basically to reflect on what we've been able to do the last year, and also to set focus on this year. I can see this shows that we are thanking God for the achievements that He is able to give us over last year. The parents who are here, we want to appreciate you, because if it were not your presence, your support, we would not be here. We have no business being here. So we want to first of all appreciate you so sincerely, because you have always supported us. Our students of last year want to appreciate your achievements. The results that you received marks the beginning of your next academic journey, and also what you will become in future. My word is that you have just completed a level. You are moving to the next many levels. Please do not forget that all that you've been able to achieve is because of God. And so as you move to the next level, please remember that God always first. You have moved from an environment where you are always under rules. You have a program to follow from morning to evening. Now that you move to various other levels, either those moving to colleges, higher colleges, other middle colleges, and any other level of training, please remain disciplined. It's only when you're disciplined when you'll be able to receive what you have achieved. Without discipline, nothing. You can be so bright. Without discipline, then that doesn't take you anywhere. Our candidates of 2025, where are you? Candidates of 2025, proud of you because of the discipline in this institution. Two, what we are seeing here today is their results. So please, we have no time left for you to work on your results come the end of this year. Please be very cooperative with our teachers who are very dedicated to support you, so that you'll be able to also be our ambassadors. When we come a time like this next year, it will be your results. To the Form 3 is alike, we want you always to copy the best practices from those who are living. Our teachers of Nyabisase, though it's a big number, led by our senior principal, Mr. Ogega. These learners here, looking at this number, it is not a simple task. It is not a simple task. If we close school like we are soon closing, even for 2 weeks, every parent will have his 1 or 2 or 3 children at home, but they will not want to stay with those learners at home even for 3 weeks. They will always want the learners to come back to us. they want us to open school. So for you who stay with these learners here, the better part of the year, without incidences, please, we want to appreciate you, that you are doing a good work. Wanogega, please, we know this is like a whole constituency. Please, we want to pray for you that you continue to give us the services for as long as God still gives you that opportunity to do it. The board members, we also want to appreciate the work that you are doing. I have been with you for a short while, close to half a year now. I've been to your board meetings. I want to appreciate that, please, you have done at this school good. How I wish, as we form the new board, if there are those of you who have not been in the board for more than 2 terms, I wish to have you back. If somebody has done more than 2 terms as policy dictates, we're sorry, but please, even if you do not become part of the board, you're still an important stakeholder of this institution. My other teachers, I want to say this. Please, some instances like what we had happened in Syria is my plea that please, let's periodically do some assessment of our facilities, infrastructural facilities, even electrical system of our schools. Periodically, we need to have some report of their viability. I am talking to you from an experience. I am had to have an experience of just like what happened there yesterday. Please, especially those facilities that are constructed underground, our toilets included. Look at a toilet, you find some gaps around, and then you want to repair it from outside. You do not know what is underground. So please, the moment you realize that, please, I want to ask that please take the first necessary action, even to hold that area. That would, God knows, may save us a lot of agony. We wish our candidates of this year well in their preparations for this year's exam. May God bless you all. Thank you so much.
Makofi mazuri kwa Sub-County Director of Education. Bwana MC, I will take the shortest time possible. And the principal, who is our boss, Nyabisase, Sub-County Director, allow me to write on the protocol already established in the interest of time. Yangu nimekuja kushuhudia na kuwa part of the celebration of this important function. I'm sorry I came late, but I had to attend this function. Nimefurahi nilipofika hapa nikaangalia sanduku yenye iko hapa, nikajua kuna kazi ilifanyika. And we need to thank God for this. Kuwa na 500 students in university, in other places, a whole sub-county. At least here is just a single school. So I'm proud of Nyabisase, and I'm so much proud because Nyabisase is really my area of education. So nimekuja tu kuwatakia kila la heri, na Waswahili wanasema mkema akisifiwa tembo hulitia maji. So naomba mkisifiwa leo muongeze bidii. One question. Somebody once said, education can secure you. All your papers can secure your employment, but your character can sustain you there. So wherever you go, guard your character, like the eyeball on your eye. The confidence you will. Thank you.
Thank you. Makofi mazuri kwa SCC wetu. Asante.
We are sorry we might give and we appreciate everything. Thank you.
Our
two deputy principals. Tuteremke namna hiyo. Mr. Vingi asalimie watoto huko. Mr. Madaraka Nyabweba, principal, tuteremke namna hiyo. Tusiwache waganga peke yake. Wanaoshiriki tuteremke, tafadhali tuteremke namna hiyo. Tuteremke namna hiyo. Tupatie watoto wetu motisha. Our motivational speaker, Daktari kutoka Macedo, tuteremke namna hiyo. Wapi makofi ya Masai? Wanafunzi waliokuwa Masai, njoo hapa. Mwalimu Sako delegate tukisamba. Asante sana Christian Nyarango.
Robin Nyarango.
Norman Mogoi.
Congratulations, Robin. Thank you so much.
Norman Mogoi. Isabella Omayo.
Norman.
Isabella Omayo.
Congratulations.
Evangeline Karari. Evangeline Karari. Edron Ochabo.
Peter Sonogoti.
Mogusu Evans. Vicky Mayaki.
Mogusu.
Vicky Mayaka.
Mogusu.
Vicky Mayaka.
Vicky Mayaka.
Thaddeus Mesa. Thaddeus Mesa.
Thaddeus. Congratulations, Thaddeus.
Matthew Mbati. Matthew Mbati. Matthew Oeba. Matthew Oeba. Matthew Oeba. Elijah Nyabende. Elijah Nyabende. Catherine Orangi. Catherine Orangi. Catherine Orangi. Richard Moyoiwa. Richard Moyoiwa. Odoyo Lawrence. Richard Moyoiwa, where are you? Odoyo Lawrence.
Richard.
Odoyo Lawrence. Sato Bosibori. Sato Bosibori. Sato Bosibori, where are you, madam? Sato.
Sato Bosibori.
Priska Gesemba. Thank you so much, Priska. Mila Orandi. Mila Orandi. Dorothy Okino. Boaz Osare. Boaz Osare. Boaz Osare. Isaac Ochonga. Isaac Ochonga. Vincent Osare. Vincent Osare. Calvin Mahigi. Calvin Mahigi.
Vincent.
Calvin Mahigi.
Calvin.
Calvin Mahigi. Kevin Yakwara. Kevin Yakwara. John Kebaso. John Kebaso. Beatrice Nyangao.
John Kebaso.
Beatrice Nyangao. Philip Osiemo. Mr. Philip Osiemo. Philip Osiemo. Sylvia Jackson. Shadrach Mosoti. Shadrach Mosoti. Nane Ochiri. Nane Ochiri. And Felix Okyoga.
Nane.
And Felix Okyoga.
Felix.
Naomi Sol. Naomi. Dennis Maragi. Dennis Maragi. Dennis. Kepa Kaibe. Mr. Natal Nyabuto. Natal Nyabuto. Natal Kaspa Nyausi. Rispa Oboy. Rispa Moseti. Rispa Oboy. Principal Boy, kuja mbele.
Principal, where are you? Principal Boy. Principal Moseti. Irene Nyakagwa. Irene Nyakagwa. Irene Boyo. Irene Boyo. Mwalimu tufanya haraka kidogo.
Irene Nyakagwa.
Irene Boyo. Dennis Ongera. Dennis Ongera. Ogeto Amos. Ogeto Amos. Mr. Masongo, music teacher. 15,000. Thank you so much. Jairus Maranga.
Jairus, kuja mbele.
Gloria Momanyi.
Gloria.
Geoffrey Marube. Marube Geoffrey. Ochieng Robert.
Gloria.
Ochieng Robert. Josiah Migiro. Ochieng Robert. Ochieng Robert. Josiah Migiro Mponte. Josiah Migiro. Josiah Migiro Margaret Magoma. Elias Nyakwama. Elias Nyakwama. Edna Mose. Bernard Milegwa. Edna Mose. Thank you, Madam Edna. Bernard Milegwa. Faith Kwambuka. Faith Kwambuka. Olfa Mura. Olfa Mura. Geshuki Duke. Duke Geshuki. Duke Geshuki. Millicent Kemuto. Kemuto. Victor Amenya. Victor Omenya. Justus Ochieng. Justus Ochieng. Samuel Oenga. Motari Edwin. Motari Edwin. Lynette Mose. Lynette Mose. Steve Lynette Mose. Steve Ondari. Steve Ondari. Boniface Getabu.
Samuel.
Boniface Getabu. Daisy Sindiga. Daisy Sindiga. Grace Matogo. Grace Matogo. Lamek Siocha. Lamek Siocha. Ben Kerubo. Ben Kerubo. Mary Kerubo. Mary Kerubo. Lilian Yakundi. Lilian Yakundi. Dennis Aoko. Walimu wanapokea kila mmoja shilingi 10,000. Lilian Aoko. Fred Oruru. Fred Oruru. Sylvia Muranga. Sylvia Muranga. Sylvia Muranga.
Kuna wanafunzi ambao wameanza kutembea na waomba mketi.
Medrin Osindo.
Wanafunzi wa kike mkae nyote.
Medrin Osindo. Edwin Ombuya.
Wanafunzi wa kike mkae nyote.
Edwin Ombuya.
Wale ambao wako kwa geti pale juu.
Lennox Ongaki.
Iwapo kuna walimu muwarudisha wanafunzi.
Veronica Magena.
Wanafunzi pale geti.
Brian Orina.
Warudi.
Veronica.
Brian Orina. Eunice Van Anyona.
Eunice.
Elizabeth Omoyo.
I can see some students behind the building. Behind the tent.
Elizabeth Omoyo. Justin Marube. Justin Marube.
Wanafunzi nyuma ya tent.
Geoffrey Binyanya. Geoffrey Binyanya. Rispa Nyakoe.
Angalia hiyo maneno.
Rispa Nyakoe. Thomas Asiago. Thomas Asiago. And Milton Mwanga, a teacher in practice. 5,000. Next, please. Next tip.
Richard Oyunge, Abraham Mokua, Masi Wanjiru, Samuel Abuya, Justin Ayonga, Emerson Marube, Naomi Nyabuto, Bernard Okindo, Evans Nyachuba, Joseph Arori, Felix Omonyo, Daniel Oncheku, John Nyansikera, Kevin Nyamwea, Jane Kengere, Kennedy Motonu, Samuel Mangera, Isaac Kibati, Dennis Yanducha, Samuel Oyaro, Justus Matiabe. Wale wamekuja hapo, patia mwalimu au patia kwa Everton Manga, Grace Obanyi, Douglas Mosiori, Lynette Oriku, Samuel Monari, unapita hivi, Peter Muguche, Wekita Mukeira, Christine Maranga, George Mamwacha, Henry Marube. Wafanyakazi hawa kila mmoja anapokea taslim. Sara Nyaboro, Doris Oyaro, DJ nimeuona mkono wa Bwana. Nancy Kennedy, Rose Juma.
Kuna makelele hapa,
Hapo ndio mwisho wa wafanyakazi hao. Piga makofi. Asante sana mwalimu, you can proceed the other side. Business Studies, mid grade 9.06. Makofi kabisa, makofi. Wonderful work. Madam, God bless you, thank you. Galia kule. Computer, mid grade 50,000. Makofi kwao, 50,000 Computer Studies. Mwalimu ambaye yuko hapo.
Nani yule amchukulie? Madam Sato.
Mwalimu angalia mbele huko. Pongezi, simamia hapo tu mwalimu, ili alikuwa 50. Pigia makofi mazuri. Asante sana. Home Science. Heads of Studies 50,000. Home Science, mwalimu yuko wapi? Bende nije kipo cha bende hapo. Mwalimu angalia mbele namna hiyo. Asante sana. History mwalimu uko wapi?
Head of subject history.
History.
Bwana Anyona mchukulie.
Makofi kabisa. DJ niangalilie nani wana rakaraka. Nani wana DJ fanya vizuri wakapita school mean. Agriculture 11.84. 50,000. Wapi ngoma yao? Nani wana? Mwalimu angalia kando hii. Wapi makofi ya mwalimu huyu? Felista Obonyo, School Basa 15,000. Piga makofi madamu huyu. Wonderful work our School Basa 15,000. Pongezi sana mwalimu. Wonderful man. Piga makofi 15,000 shillings. Asante sana our deputy principal, our senior master academics, Mr. Nyasinga, curriculum implementation chairperson, Madam Lynette Mose, 10,000. Curriculum implementation, where are you? 10,000. Where are you, director studies? Senior administration. You will award in this one. 30,000.
Asante. Nataka kuwasalimu hamjambo nyote.
Hatujambo.
This is a Muslim Mwalimu Sacco family where our senior principal is the chairman. So we want to also have come forward. I know we're in the mood of awards. We also do the same, but before that, I think we have some order in which we will do, and we will leave the shortest time. I will divide this team into three. We have the delegates of Nyamache in this team. We have our staff, and then we have the board of directors. So to come forward, we will have one of you say something, and then maybe kama una kitu cha kufanya kama wengine wamefanya, sina nyinyi mtafanya. Thank you so much.
These are
bado tumeona watoto wamefunga njia pale. Tutakuja kutandika mtu mbele ya wageni jameni. What's happening?
We have said congratulations to Nyabisase Secondary School because of the hard work of the principal, who is our chairman and director of Nyamani Division. So our delegates have given something small for the chairman. That is 26,500 donated by 18 delegates. We exclude the chairman because he's the one we are awarding. Thank you very much.
Chairman, you good. Thank you. Serious. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
The staff of Gusi Manusako, which is led here by our CEO, Mr. Mwenga, so that he can also bring the rest of the staff.
Sasa mbele yetu hapa tuko na some members of staff wenye walipata nafasi kutoka Gusi Manusako, ambapo mimi tunafanya kazi nao pamoja kama CEO, lakini kwa sababu I'm equally the host as a member of the DOM, ningependa kupeana kwa the deputy CEO kuongea kwa sababu kwa niaba ya staff, na labda kupeana the present yenye tumebeba to the school and the principal. Thank you.
Thank you, Bwana CEO. Nyabisase hoye! Nyabisase hoye! Kwa majina naitwa Nyausi Nicholas, Deputy CEO. Tumefurahi kufika hapa Nyabisase, kufurahi na nyinyi. Kwa niaba ya Gusi Manusako staff, tuna zawadi kwa principal na ningependa kumpatia. Mnasema namna gani? Mmefurahia? Asanteni sana. So principal, tuko na 20,000 from the staff, tunataka kukusawadia.
Wapi makofi ya principal?
Guests, the guest of honor, students of Nyabisase, parents, on behalf of Gusi Manusako staff, my name is Lewis Maranga. I am the Chief Internal Auditor. I have a present for some members who are working at Nyabisase. This is a present for some members of Nyabisase. It's 20,000 for some members of Nyabisase. Thank you.
Vice Chairman of the Board of Directors of Gusi Manusako. So I'll bring the board because the principal here is our chairman. So on his behalf, and because he's the host, I therefore bring the board on the board. And before they do that, let me also take the opportunity to congratulate the principal, the staff, and the students. Vice Chairman of the Board of Directors of Gusi Manusako. As you know, the principal of this school is our chairman. So on his behalf and on behalf of the board, I have this to say. Congratulations to the principal of this school, to the staff and the students for the woodwork, for the excellent performance for the students of 2024. Tumesema pongezi sana. Take up the management board. We also thank you because you have supported this staff to achieve this. To the students or candidates of 2025, we encourage you to work hard. We are happy we were here last year. We shared with the students of 2024 and they promised to do well. They have fulfilled that and we are happy. Congratulations. For the 2025 class, kindly work extra hard because we hope to be here again to share with you and congratulate you. Above all, we thank God for this part. When our chairman was posted here as a principal, as the rest have said, this school was a small school, and we were wondering why would they take our old chairman to a very small school. But they knew what they were doing, they knew the type of person they were bringing here, and for 3 years, he has coordinated all stakeholders to bring up a school that looks the way it is, with a very large population, very good performance, and we encourage all the stakeholders to continue working together for the production of food to students who join universities, very many of them. Those who are joining universities, as the rest have said, you are around to institutions where you almost govern yourselves. So we ask you to be good ambassadors and at the end succeed in your endeavors in the higher learning institution. Thank you so much, and I now want to bring the board. We also came with awards to our principal, to our staff, so that they can also get encouraged. So I request our senior principal to come around so that we can do, we can award you for the good work that you have done. Kwa hivyo list of the staff, we have 10,000. You have was clear. I should put 10,000 for the staff. I should put 10,000 for the staff. Kindly come and receive this for the staff. 10,000. Chairman, the senior principal, as the board with the 20,000 shillings in yake. Thank you. Individually, we have gifts to award to our senior principal. As his vice chairman, I have 10,000 to give him for the good work he's doing.
Thank you.
So, if you have
Major alikuwa hapa, but he left 1,000 for you, and also I'm leaving for you 1,000. Asante sana.
Oh, thank you. Nyabisase Queens. Ha! Muko! Vijana na wanafunzi kwa principal! Kwa principal tena! Ewe Simba, karibu! Wonderful principal. be blessed and continue offering wonderful services. I'm Sarah Nyanya, Director of Able Division. Please for you. Present. We want to congratulate our principal chairman. Thank you for the good work and may God bless you. Thank you.
Nyangena, Director Rosi Martin Sako, wishing our chairman the best for the excellent performance. Karibuni.
Thank you.
Pigia makofi mazuri wanafunzi.
Congratulations. Congratulations, Nyabisase, for the good performance that you have done. I am Director Josephine Mogire, in charge of Peace Central Supervision. Congratulations, the candidates of 2024, you have already done it. What about 2025? Where are you? 2025? Invite us next year. I'm wishing you the best. Let me also award our principal and the chairman of Muslim Mwalimu Sako for the good work he has done.
Makofi mazuri kwa principal wetu, kazi nzuri.
Director Suneka Division, asanteni kwa nafasi hii.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Asante. Wapige makofi. Basi kufikia hapo Asante sana. Kofia hii kivalishwa ina maana. Wapo? Walimu mpo? Ya hapa. DJ wapi email part 2? Sasa ndio wakati nataka dance kidogo. Email imepatikana? Hapo DJ. Sasa walimu leo zote wataka ngoga. Walimu sikukuja kusherekea. Kuliko tena. Staff, walimu wote tena. Chairman kesha jamaa simama na walimu wote tusimame. Tutazunguka na mwana hii DJ. Angusha hiyo. Hiyo ndio uzuri ya masomo na tunawa Sabeto Sub-County.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Next, Mwanabe Lorora. Thank you, Chairman, for the chance. Before you, the Nyabisase staff is Aurora Abel. Aurora Abel is a teacher at Kizamango Secondary School.
Kuna wanafunzi wanadisturb sana.
and at the same time say congratulations to the students who performed last year. I also want to tell you that the Nyabisase staff, Corona Abel will be going for the post of organizing secretary come 2026. So maybe this is another platform that have come so that we share with the Nyabisase staff so we know each other. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Nancy. One word, Gina.
Wanafunzi and all protocol observed that afternoon. Huyu hapa ni Nancy Nyaenya, a teacher at Kineni Pepper Secondary School. I'm mentored proudly by the principal of this school in games, Bwana Ogega. I remember you so dearly because you met me in games. This time round, I'm aspiring to be the next assistant treasurer Kupet. Walimu wa Nyabisase, I know we can do it. Congratulations for the good job that you've done to the children. May God bless you.
The organizer of Kupet branch. Allow me to congratulate the staff of Nyabisase led by the principal here for the wonderful job they have done in this school and in this community. Otherwise, I may not have much to say. Allow me, as a way of appreciation, allow me to give the staff, that's the teachers of Nyabisase Secondary School, 4,000 shillings for the soda. Thank you so much.
Makofi kwa Bwana Kenanji Jared Abel. And proud of the results I've seen in Nyabisase. Nyabisase Principal Ogega came to us the other day and he has transformed it from what it was to a giant. We want to congratulate Principal Ogega for the great job that you've done in Nyabisase, together with your staff who've really done a great job making this school big the way it has become, and we pray that it becomes bigger and better. For the Form 4s of this year, wanafunzi wa Form 4 Makampo, where are you? Form 4 this year? 536 students went to university last year. Challenge ni kwenu. Will you surpass that number? Mutazidi your number. Thank you very much. Also, to appreciate the good job of our teachers, I will give 4,000 shillings towards the teacher soda ili wakati wanapanga mweze faulu zaidi wao wanakunywa soda. Karibu katibu.
We have our Subcom Director, Benedicton. Also with the Executive Secretary Kupet PC County. Allow me, on behalf of the leadership in a special way, thank the management of this school, the principal and everybody of all the stakeholders for making this institution a great institution. Bwana Ogega, you surprised so many people in this county and even in this country. It is a school that is started from a humble background of people because these will be great men and women in this country. Secondly, allow me also appreciate the work of the board of management. It is because the board of management of work tirelessly to ensure all systems are working in this institution. For my church, kwa sababu I'm the official spokesperson of the union. There is a scheme that is being crafted by the government to make from junior school to senior school. Personally, as a person, as an educator, and as a stakeholder, I don't support that initiative. If we make mathematics an optional subject, most of our learners are going to miss out in terms of the courses, lucrative courses that we're going to do in this country. Someone who is not taking mathematics will miss out taking courses like medicine, engineering. We are told take mathematics as optional subject, you won't like it. And that means the future of our country will be the problems. That one we're against and we can't allow it to continue. Let those who came up with the scheme to go back to the drawing board and see how they can address that. Thirdly, this is a season of choosing our board of management of our schools, and the way the board of management work in our institutions, look at the example that has been set from this institution. We appreciate your work. We want to believe again, as the new board of management's regulations are done, that the same spirit of choosing this board of management will be able to ensure that our school management are taken care of. Let us have people with integrity, people who have schools at the heart, so that our institutions can grow. I can see a number of principals in our meetings. We want to encourage you to move to that direction. I want to appreciate you. Congratulations, the class of 2024, 2025. We want to wish you well, and I believe with God, and I know this is an institution that bears the Lord. With God, everything is possible. We give you our blessings, we encourage you, and we also support all that makes this result to be posted as an institution. Allow me at this time also as a person, because I love this institution, I'll give 6,000 that goes to the teachers. God bless you, and thank you for listening to me. My name is Peter Joseph, the Executive Secretary, Kuppet PC. Thank you.
Sasa tunaenda kwa awards.
Tumesherehekea sana, hata ni wakati wao. Tunaomba wale wana
Principal Emmanuel Secondary, Limu, karibu, welcome.
To all teachers in Nyabisase Secondary School. Kaspa Maeri Muma, Omoke, Kirogwa Nyanchera, Kagea Bridley, Kennedy Obure, Haron Micheka, John Gisore Samuel, Maxwell Mogendi, Juma Biona Bochere, Mogoi Diana John, Charles B. Sharon, Mboga M. Elizabeth, Felix M. Onduto, Orina Bagaka Regan, Rakita P. Naipemai, Brunifa, Victor Oenga, Salvans Otieno, Nyaboke Lucy Omosa, Faith Nyangarisa, Ogeto Joseph, Ogwanda Dixon, Guaro Faith, Esau M. Nyarangi, Momanyi Marianne M. Oigara Wycliffe, Mobisa Harriet, Nyagesiba Joachim O, Nyakundi Hyacinth E, Ayonga Edwin O, Caleb Obuba Morana, Maturi Edwin N, Derek Nyatwanga, Atanga Joel, Obadia Yukabeth N, Oure B. Immaculate, Tongi Samuel Ayan, Nyaberi Azanath K, Otara O. Joseph, Lamek M. Mageto, Puriet K. Nyangaresi, Shintoia Vivian, Amaya Maslin, Sendwa Collins, Mokua Emmanuel A, Nyagaka G. Bridget, Nyagaka Lilian M, Sharon Nyakerario, Onsoti Josephat R, Zakayo Ogeto, Mokua M. Davin, Vena Okenye, Evans Christine M, Okerio C. Clinton, Abuga Damaris M, Gori Cleophas, Emmanuel O. Eric, Omoyo K. Brian, Lucia Ombati, Boera Sharon, Twabe Rosemary M, Shadrach M. Mochiro, Nyamoya Angelo N, Omae Esther, Nancy N. Aranda, Joshua Karori Mosoti, Karaoke, Ndege N. Timothy, Nyanducha K. Evelyn, Momanyi Collins M, Moseti Nancy, Francis Masani, Naipera Ruth, Morara Abigail, Kefa Emilio, DJ Acha Muziki, Kefa Emilio, Morara Abigail, Dekla Nyambutora, Faith Okanya, Nyaanga Nyanchama M, Leus Mogire Ogembo, Nyangau Ruth Mora, Jerusha N. Nyonga, Christine N. Onditi, Santi Sylvia Nashipai, Judy Manyara Ogeto Sheila N. Amina Meriesta, Atuya John N.I., Angela G. Omwenga, Dorka Mokaya, Sheila Nyasimi, Samoita Lindsley N. Nyaboke Sylvia M. Ann Sarange, Onwonga, Claire Okemwa, Nyanchama Deborah, Michael Ongondi, Mary Gichaba, Edith Nyangau, Ruth Marube, Nyangore Dolphin, Oganga Emily, Ruth Nyanchoka, Abigail Mariera, Odera Rebecca, Omboga Celeste, Bunoro Zuena rather, Geoffrey Nyabuto, Samuel Tindiga, Omweri Brian, Bifon Omoke, Nyamari Shelley, Lucy Nyamori, Onkubo Faith, Mata
Nyabisase hai, shule nzuri, mwonekano wake wapendeza, majengo yake yapendeza, masomo tunang'aa, michezo tunang'aa, mazingira yapendeza, tukuomba Mungu ilinde shule yetu. Nyabisase hai, shule nzuri, mwonekano wake wapendeza, majengo yake yapendeza, masomo tunang'aa, michezo tunang'aa, mazingira yapendeza, tukuomba Mungu ilinde shule yetu. Asante Mungu kwa kutupa walimu wazuri kwa shule yetu ya Nyabisase. Kweli hakuna shule kama hii iliyobarikiwa nayo masomo. Kweli Nyabisase itabaki moyoni mwangu. Asante Mungu kwa kutupa walimu wazuri kwa shule yetu ya Nyabisase. Kweli hakuna shule kama umetutoa Bwana ni mbali, mbali sana, shukrani ni kwako Bwana. Mbali umetutoa Bwana ni mbali, mbali sana, shukrani ni kwako Bwana. Asante Mungu kwa kutupa walimu wazuri kwa shule yetu ya Nyabisase. Kweli hakuna shule kama hii iliyobarikiwa nayo masomo. Kweli Nyabisase itabaki moyoni mwangu.